All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. The Motorola, 48 hours. 48 hours down, and this thing is really good. This display on the outside, super functional. I don't know why. I feel like it's more functional than than the Z Flip 6. I don't know why. It could be just that it's bigger. It's got more filled in. I don't know, but they're both functional. Or it could just be that new effect where it's something new and you're just so into it that this is just what it is. So with that said, using the outer display is simply just easy. Everything is accessible from out here, which I think is just great. Like, notifications pop up in this corner down here, and you just press it and it'll take you to the notification. And it's not like the small ones in your drop down on your regular slab phone where you can just read a partial of it. You can literally just go into it right here, full screen right here. And I just think that's the best thing ever. So some of the essentials I have right here, a lot of these came pre-filled. I added YouTube though. But some of like messaging and all that stuff is over on another screen with contacts and phone. But these are some essentials right here that definitely that you could possibly do. You can put whatever you want here, but just hitting that edit icon on the top right there. You just hit that edit icon and add what you want. But it's nice to limit what you have here. So I think you can long press and remove. And so that way you don't have to scroll for anything. And now everything I need, I want to access, I don't have to move around. And I know it doesn't take much to navigate this screen, but going into YouTube and everything is going to be really nice. So let me play a YouTube video real quick. So got a video loaded up here, and you can just look at it on the front screen. Now, it is not zoomed all the way, and it has all the functionality. I can hit that zoom button right there and fill the screen, just like on just any other display. So you can hit this button up here, and you can do all the things that you would normally do on just a regular slab. So let's go here. Oh, that's as far as it zooms. Oh, it's zoomed already. Okay, got it. So, but still, this particular video has bars on it. Some of the videos I've looked at, they don't have those bars on it, but this, I guess, it's just the aspect ratio for when I recorded this video. But being able to just view content on the outside of the display like this is really good. Now let me fire up the speaker here.
Minutes to an hour, because that's how long my trips typically are in cars when I'm driving.
Speakers are coming from down here.
Car, once I hit about 30 minutes of driving,
yeah. So it's phenomenal on the outer display. This is the selling point of this phone right here, is this outer display, because at this point, having a foldable device, it's nothing new at this point. Like we've seen this style over and over again, and it's not something that is gonna be oh my gosh, a folding phone. It's not gonna happen. Now, I was playing with the functionality of the outer display, also with the camera. And what I was trying to do was turn on the outer display, which it says it's on, right? It says external display camera cartoon is on, which is the one that's like this. This is just to get people's attention when you're shooting content out there. I think that's pretty cool. But I'd like, okay, camera mode. See, this is what I was looking for. Hold your phone like a camcorder. Okay, yeah. I was looking to get that motion there and have just this display on, turned on like this, but this cartoon thing only appears. So if you do it like this, that is when you get the camcorder style, which is not something that, I won't ever hold the phone like this. I don't think I would ever hold the phone like this. It's just not going to happen. But it is a thing. And you have access to all the different camera modes right here. So that's just not something I would do. That's not the way I would use this. But it sounds, it's not gimmicky, but I wouldn't hold the phone like that. I would just hold it like this. It just doesn't make any sense to hold it like that to me. Better use of the outer display is to have a viewfinder out here. That's what I say. But you can do 4K 30 and 1080p 60. You've got your ratios here: 16:9, 9:16. As you can see here, you got a wide angle lens, a zoom, a digital zoom, and it's your regular lens. So it's a solid camera. It's not top notch performance as far as matching some other cameras in this price range. It's a little bit better, but not stellar. So as you can see here, you can do high res. There, you got dual camera capture, panorama, scan, some of all the things. You even got photo booth. Some of the things that a person would use for shooting content. Now, I just shoot regular content, so I'm going to take some photos and show them to you right here. I'll do it real time for you. Let's see here. All right, let's grab some things. Sometimes I like to post things like do things in post, like edit things, but I also like to just show you things as I take them live or just real time while I'm recording, and not edit afterwards. So these are just a few items I'm going to put out on the table to take photos of, and I'm just going to take the photos of each one, and then I'm going to show them to you. And I'll do a high res. Well, I don't need to do a high res because you won't be able to see it unless I actually post that one. Very quick shutter time, folks. I mean, very fast shutter time. Shutter time is blazing fast. And say 1x. And let's get a digital zoom on this one at 2x like before. Very nice. Very, very solid, quick camera shutter on here. This is a very fast camera. And I'm doing these in 2x zoom because sometimes when you take things in 2x zoom, the quality isn't as good. So you get the gist of it. I definitely can zoom in here. You can see if it has any kind of detail. I mean, that DJI camera's the boss, folks. If you don't have one, you're missing out. Yeah, very good quality. Very solid quality. I mean, the detail on these are really good. I love how fast the shutter time is. It is a fast shutter time. I just think that's just great. And this one comes up. The colors are represented perfectly. Motorola, I think, has been known for doing pretty good with their cameras. I don't have any complaints about Motorola cameras. We all rocked with Motorola back in the day, and that's not even a question. This is just beautiful, man. The quality. Let's see how the camera boosts up in quality. That is really good. Solid quality. So I normally do a video with the phone, and I will do that. Don't worry, you're going to get an official camera review where I'll even put these photos into that review just to, keep it a buck. I'm not deleting all the photos that I take on the phone, and I'll go ahead and shoot a full video. I'll do a video with the phone only like I normally would do. But in my first 48 hours, I've completed 48 hours with this phone, and it's been good. To my surprise, I've seen some people say that the battery isn't good. Like people are already commenting saying the battery is trash. And I mean, you have to remember, folks, that battery life depends on you, the user. We're all using our phones differently. So from where I sit, this is going to be a pretty decent phone on battery. Is it going to be the best? Probably not. But at the same time, it's still good enough to where I can make it through a full day and be good about myself. Yeah. So software wise, it's blazing fast, no issues with social media or anything like that. I did find that taking photos with the outer display with it closed, it seemed like the quality wasn't as good. That's kind of strange because it's the same camera. But I don't know. Let me just go into the camera here. All right, so you see here, it's giving me all these tutorials. I already used the camera like this already. So you go here. And this is where you can choose what you want to do with it. Yeah. So let's take a portrait shot. There we go. All right. So the photo, I mean, again, fast shutter time, but that is really good, folks. That is a good photo. Like there's not much complaints I have about that portrait shot right there. Now you can do video. I shot a quick video with this the other day too. It's okay, but here's Photo Booth. If you're wondering what Photo Booth was, it's just these different filters and stuff like this. If you know, yeah, you've seen it before. But yeah, overall, the phone is good. One place that I'm impressed the most is, man, this hardware. This is just a beautiful phone altogether. Beautiful phone altogether. It feels really good. I want foldables. I think this foldable, if they were smart, meaning OEMs, if they were smart, they would have only launched this version first to get a build up, basically Samsung, to get a build up to hype up the other ones to where they probably could have made a lot more money or charge these current prices that they're charging. They jumped in head first and said, we're going to start off charging them $2,000 on these foldable phones. Yeah, this should have been, they can do this, OEMs, can go with this style of phone, and they could have captured people to switch, kind of got them interested in switching, and had a battle here first. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like they jumped head first and wanting $2,000-$3,000 for foldables, bigger foldables at that. And I just don't think that was the way. I've always promoted the smaller foldables. Always. I've always promoted them. I've always told people, hey, just because I'm buying all these phones and I'm buying the bigger versions, I prefer this smaller variant. Like I prefer this version. If you notice, Motorola hasn't jumped over to the full big slab styles or big tablet style. They haven't done it. Why do it? Why break something that's already flowing along good for you? Now, while these aren't probably selling like hotcakes, like some other phones, they're selling. I've seen a lot of people actually switch. Now, it wasn't because of this phone. It was because of the Z Flip lineup. But I've seen plenty of women, and I'm not saying men don't, but I've seen more women say, I'm tired of carrying that big old iPhone. This is so much more better in my purse, you know? Yeah, I've heard a lot of women say that, man. I heard a lot of women say that. So if you're looking for a foldable device that's really compact, that feels much better than the Z Flip in the hand, and has better hardware, better texture, everything is just better in those ways, this is a start. So Motorola got this right. But anyway, it's your man Jay. I'll see you in the next video. Look for a video review soon, and I will keep following up with this device because, hey, it's going to be here for a minute. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.